But we're back. We're up and live on YouTube again. Let's see how we get on this time. We're working off of the Wi-Fi this time, so God only knows how this is going to go, to be honest. But we're up and running. Let's see how we get on. I was getting a little bit of issues with the plugins. Predictions, guys. I'm going 3-1 to United. I think we can get the job done. I think it'll be a high-scoring game. But yeah, I'm going 3-1 to Manchester United. And yeah, I mean, like I said, especially with the lineup we've put out, I think it's more than enough to get the job done. But yeah, happy days. We're up and running. Chris is saying 4-2 to United. Ben is saying 4-1 United. Shane is saying 2-0. Rasmus to score first and McTominay to be carded. All right, there we go. Let's see. Who is that? Someone mimicking my channel here. But anyway. But yeah, I think we're all good. Much better, guys. Let us know in the chat. Is the are we more in sync? Is the audio better? Hopefully everything is good. If not, fuck off. I don't know what else to do. But yeah, new live, guys. Smash a like on the video if you haven't done so. I know you've liked the last two, but yeah, make sure you hit the like button on this new one as well. Everything is good. Happy days. Who have we got in? We've got Shane is there. Tanvir is there as well. Chris, Ben, Reese. Brian is in. He says 2-1 to United. Aaron is there. He's saying 3-1 United. Chris says Newcastle lucky to get 3 points today. They certainly were. John is going 2-0 to United. Darryl is in as well. Says everything seems better. Joel is in. He says 2-0 to United as well. There we go. Loving the positivity, guys. But yeah, happy days. We're less than 15 minutes to go before kickoff. But it's a must win, isn't it? Like anybody that's watching on YouTube, you can see the league table here. You know, I mean, Spurs, we would have, if Spurs hadn't have got that late goal, as you can see, we would have gone 3 points, you know, within 3 points of them if we win tonight. So it's an absolute must win. Absolute must win, it has to be said. But make sure you're sticking around as well, guys. We will be doing the match reaction video straight away after the live as well. So if you're watching on YouTube, the match reaction video, stay where you are. You'll automatically move over to that video once this ends. If you're watching on TikTok, we do the match reaction video over on YouTube only. So head over to YouTube now. We're live over there as well. Link is on my homepage. Get involved. Hit subscribe. Get involved in the chat as well. But great to see so many people in, guys. Let's see what people are saying here. Shane says the someone mimicking your channel is a poser called Mark Goldbridge. There you go. I do get something, you know, some like conspiracy theories in my head where, you know, if I'm doing a live, if we're talking about United at, you know, news show or something like that, and I mention something specific, you know, like before the Liverpool game, I done my preview on the Wednesday, I think it was, because I was obviously going to the game, and I predicted that Wan-Bissaka would play at left back, and then watching all of the other fan channels, you know, later on in the week saying the same thing, I'm going, are they copying me? But they're obviously not, in fairness. Fitz is in, he says 3-1 to United. There we go. So wanted Luton to get 3 points from Spurs, says Chris. Absolutely. Can't afford to lose this game, says Joel. Aaron says, can't wait to see Menu. Darryl says, big game. Can't afford a loss tonight. Sean is in. He says, well, Jack, 3-1, I think. Bruno and a brace from Highland. I'd love that. Reece says, I reckon Ivan Toney will squeeze through somehow. And John says, getting late in the season to catch Spurs and Villa must win. Yeah, it is. It's an absolute must win. It really is. I think if we don't win tonight, even if it's draw, I think if we don't win, I think it's over. You know, now there is a slight possibility. Like we've got 10 games left, including tonight. So I mean, the games are running out. They really are running out, and they're running out fast. And especially when Spurs and Villa keep putting points on the board, we need to keep putting points on the board and hope one of them slip up. But like I said before, I mean, for United to get into the top 4, whatever about this whole 5th place and whether that's going to be good enough to get Champions League football or not, I think getting into the top 4 would mean a near perfect run-in from us, and it would take, a bit of an implosion from both Villa and Spurs. So, yeah, I mean, we just have to keep putting points on the board. That's all we can do. But we've got the one thing I am happy about is that we're starting to get a bit of depth back into our squad. When we look at the bench tonight, we've got some good players on the bench that can come in as well. Let me see. So, obviously, we've got Lisandro Martinez, Tom Heaton, Harry Maguire, Lisandro Martinez, Cambuala, Amrabat, Mount, Eriksen, Casemiro, and Anthony. So, I mean, there are players there. You're talking your Martinez's, you're talking Mason Mount, Christian Eriksen, Casemiro, can all come on and do a job, and that are probably going to be as good as, the players coming off. So, that's something we've been wanting all season. And it literally has been all season. When Manchester United fans specifically talk about the injury crisis we've had this season, it goes back as far as pre-season, with players that have got injuries. Amad Diallo, Kobe Mainoo, I can't remember who else. There was a couple of players, that got injuries. When you look at the likes of Mason Mount, I think he came to United with an injury, and so did Rasmus Højlund. So, I mean, it's been consistent throughout the entirety of the season that United have been getting injuries. So it's good to see players coming back. Lisandro Martinez is massive. Obviously, Harry Maguire is on the bench. He's been carrying a bit of an injury. Casemiro obviously got a knock before the international break, so it's good to see him back as well. How healthy or how fit he is remains to be seen. But depth in the squad and having a bench is vitally important. I mean, I'm under no illusions that, if we hadn't have had the injuries that we've had this season, I think, we'd be a lot higher in the table. I think we would be right up there with Spurs and Villa at the bare minimum, in that Champions League, in that top 4, position. So, look, we can't complain too much about it. They're the cards that we were dealt, so we have to just get up and get on with it. But if we're talking about Erik ten Hag and, a lot of criticism, unjust in my opinion, coming from the fan base, that he should be sacked and so on and so forth. I mean, I think it's really, really harsh given, we've basically got one hand tied behind our back this season as a squad. We've just been decimated with injuries, and at the wrong moments as well. We've had important players out, and then we've got important players coming back, and then other important players getting injured. When you look at it, I think was it 23 or 24 different back 4 setups we've had this season. So if you look at tonight, for example, Wan-Bissaka, Delors, Lindelof and Varane, that would be one lineup. I think we've had close to 25 different lineups throughout the entirety of the season, which is crazy when you think about it. Absolutely crazy. So, yeah, I mean, I'm under no illusions that if Erik ten Hag is given a bit of time and allowed to do the job, and we get through next season, get into next season, hopefully don't have the injuries that we've had this year, I think it'll be much better. And of course, improving the squad then as well in the summer transfer window, hopefully with some good quality players and maybe move on some players that are not good enough. So, yeah, I think he deserves another season. Now, if this time next season we're having performances like we are now and, we're struggling, maybe for top 4 again, then I think questions do have to be asked about Ten Hag. But as we stand, the man deserves time. I think a lot of Manchester United fans have short memories as well. And not just Man United fans, but fans in general have short memories. I said it on one of the news shows, I think was it Wednesday night, that if you close your eyes and think back to Ralph Rangnick's time at Manchester United, just everybody for a second, do me a favour. Everybody watching, right? Take a second, right? Close your eyes. Close them. Close your eyes, right? And remember what it was like under Rangnick. Just think back to that a couple of years ago. This time 2 years ago. And look where we are now. I know it's not I know it's not where we want to be, but it's a hell of a lot better. The atmosphere is better. There's a lot more positivity around the club. I think Ten Hag deserves time. I really, really do. Let's see what people are saying in the chat. Win every game we can and let the chips fall, says Chris. Absolutely. Is Casemiro healthy? Well, that remains to be seen, how healthy he actually is. James says, don't jinx them. Connor says, how long till kick-off? About just under 5 minutes, guys. Joel says, or maybe Mount to come on and score. 8 minutes till kick-off. Connor says, think, Joel, are you a Manchester United fan? I don't know what that's all about. But yeah, I think Mason Mount should have a part to play between now and the end of the season. Obviously, he's come back from injury now as well. He's had a couple of substitute appearances since he's come back. So I think, I think he will have a big part to play. I really do. And I hope he can play well. I really do hope he can play well. But teams are in the tunnel, guys. Getting ready to come out onto the pitch. Buzzing. We're back. Now, obviously, it's the first watch-along since... Is it the Manchester derby? No, sorry, the Everton game. Because obviously I was at the Liverpool game. So, yeah, delighted to be back doing watch-alongs. Happy days. This is the bread and butter of the channel, really, isn't it? But yeah, as I was saying earlier, guys, we will be doing the match reaction video straight away. Any of the official channel members, if you want to get involved and come on the match reaction video live with us, you can. The link is on the community tab of the YouTube homepage. And for any new subscribers as well, guys, if you do want to become an official channel member and support the channel, the link is in the description of the video. And you get the opportunity to come on live with us for all the match reactions as well. As long as you're over the age of 18, you can come on, give your opinions, so on and so forth. And we'll be doing that again tonight. So get involved. Of course, it supports the channel. We do have merchandise as well, guys. For anybody who hasn't been on a watch along with us since, we've got merchandise available now. Again, the link is in the description of the video. We've got some cool designs there. We've got a lovely Cobby Mainu one. I've got the youth trinity of Mainu, Highland and Garnacho when they were sitting on the scoreboard the board in Old Trafford. We've got one of that as well. We've got some of Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford, so on and so forth. T-shirts, mugs, hoodies. Go check it out if it's something you're interested in. Like I said, the link is in the description. Shay is in as well. Good to see you, Shay. Ben with a gifted membership. Absolute legend, Ben. Connor, welcome to the Members Club. You can thank Ben for that. Appreciate the support as always, guys. Absolute legends. Prediction. I'm going 1-0 to United. Now, my predictions have been okay. Like the Liverpool game, for example. I predicted United to win after extra time, but I predicted a 1-0 win after extra time. So I got the goals completely wrong, but we got the extra time win in. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, important game tonight. Really, really, really important game tonight. Let's hope we get the victory. Right, ready to rock and roll. Nearly ready to rock and roll. Happy days. Do. But yeah, happy days. Great to see Martinez, says Alan. It's brilliant to see him back, isn't it? It's absolutely brilliant to see him back. But again, I mentioned it. I was supposed to do a match preview last night, and I do apologise for anybody that was waiting on it. We had a bit of a meltdown with both of the kids last night here, so yeah, that got put in the back burner as it has to. But yeah, I was delighted to see him back. But I've been saying throughout the week that I didn't want him to play tonight. I didn't want him to play. I wanted him to be rested and only used as a necessity. And I would probably say the same against Chelsea midweek. Obviously, we've got Chelsea coming up on, is it Thursday night, I think? Let me just double check. I think it's next Thursday. Yeah, it is next Thursday. We've got Chelsea. To be honest with you, I probably wouldn't. How do I find the merchandise? Says Lisa. Lisa, if you go to my homepage, there's a link right on my homepage for merchandise. Just click the link and it'll bring you straight to it, and you can check out all of the designs and stuff we've got. So yeah, go check it out and thanks for the support. If you do buy something, I appreciate it. Helps the channel out an awful lot. Tony's going to be a handful, says Noel. He is. He hasn't been banging in the goal since he came back, though, it has to be said. But again, it can't be taken for granted. He's a difficult striker to handle. He really is. Now, we're going to get the timer up and running here as well. Buzzing for this now. Come on, boys. Let's go. The entertainment guy says, do you think Liverpool will get revenge on April the 7th? I'm a Liverpool fan. That remains to be seen. I think, if you look at both games that we've played against Liverpool this season, we've won one and we've drawn one. So I think Liverpool are going to be going all out for victory, of course, and revenge. But let's hope United can put in a good performance. But we're up and running, guys. United playing from right to left in the first half. Bit annoying, the stripy jerseys. Now, I know obviously the colours are nowhere near the same, but... So Aaron Wan-Bissaka is playing left back, guys. We've got Delo playing right back and Aaron Wan-Bissaka playing left back. So I'll change that on the screen here just to make sure we've got it all correct. And Delo plays right back. To be expected as well, you would have to say. But United pressing high in the opening minute or so here. Delo doing a good marking job on... Was it Ivan Toney there? I think maybe. Are you behind? I'm watching it on Sky Sports, so I don't think so. I mean, we've got the timer on the screen, Alan, so usually what people do, if they're a little bit ahead or if they're a little bit behind, you can either pause your TV or you can pause this live on YouTube as well. So just pause my live, sync up your clock on the TV with the one that we've got on screen, and you'll be good to go. We're all synced in together then. But yeah, a really lovely little turn by Kobbie Mainoo a moment ago there. Under pressure being played out to by Onana. But it's been a good start. Good start by United so far. Let's see. It's playing up again. Sync is gone again and the sound is jumping. I don't know what to do, guys. I really don't. Chris with the gifted membership. Legend. Absolute legend. Appreciate it. And George, welcome to the members club. I don't know what to do with the audio, guys. I really don't. Do the hoodies come in kid sizes, says Aaron. They don't, Aaron. I don't have them available in kid sizes just yet. You can... It's got a size guide on it with measurements. Brentford are in. Kobbie Mainoo well placed. United trying to clear their lines. Well done, Bruno. Gets a flick away. So yeah, if you want to check out the size guide on it, you can, and if it fits the young lad, then, you can go with a small or an extra small. United are on the break here. Rashford coming down the left into the box. Needs a bit of support. Bruno on the edge with a strike. Good strike, just wide of the post. When you're talking, you're behind. Yeah, I can't really fix that, guys. I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. I do apologise. But yeah, United looking really dangerous on the counter there, on the transition. Defending well on the break. Rashford. Rasmus Højlund makes a lovely run on the outside. Rashford decides not to play him. Probably should have, to be honest, but he lays it off to Bruno, and the strike obviously is wide of the post. Nothing wrong with the audio. Yeah, it's on YouTube, Dazzler, that we're speaking about. TikTok is completely fine. I think YouTube is acting up a little bit. But... yeah, hopefully it just fixes itself. It's usually the best way to get things done. But yeah, high pace start to the game so far, has to be said, by both teams. Here's Bruno now coming up the right-hand side. Tries to slip in Scott McTominay, but it's well intercepted. Yeah, United win the ball back. Good pressure by United, has to be said. Playing advanced in, keeping Brentford pinned back. But yeah, United going all the way back to Onana. Right, Samantha, we'll see you later, you Ned. But yeah, let's see. It's like one of those old karate movies here tonight. Are we home or away Thursday? I think we're away. Excuse me. Yeah, we are away. Brentford now cross to the back post, where Aaron Wan-Bissaka does really well, gets the header, and it's a corner to Brentford. Corner to Brentford. Would you give John O'Shea the Ireland job? There's no one else really at the moment, is there? That's the problem. Ivan Toney's gone down. Now there's no one touches him. He goes down and he's in a lot of pain. Let's hope it's not a serious injury, but just enough to actually get him substituted. But yeah, it's going to be a corner to Brentford here. What are we waiting on? Here we go. Ball crossed in. Header wide. Yeah. It was actually Ivan Toney got his head to it in the end. Still an issue with the audio, guys, is there? Let me know if there is. But anyway. Ben is in. Good to see you, Ben. Are we back? Are we back? I think we're back. Are we back? We're back, I think. Are we good? Are we good? Are we back? So I had a little tinker there with the Wi-Fi. Are we okay? Are we not? We're back. We're perfect. People are saying. I hope we're good. Right. Hopefully we're good. Jesus, the stress of this, lads. Fucking hell. I haven't even watched any of the game yet. Here's Rashford now. Bruno, lovely little 1-2. Rashford on the edge of the box. Oh, he tries to play the ball into Rasmus Højlund, but just fluffs his line. But United keep it. Right, I think we're good. I'm getting excellent connection here on YouTube. Everything seems good. Happy days. Dial-up can be slow, says Carl. It can. And that screeching noise. Remember that? Remember that? But yeah, I think we're back. I think we're back. We back, baby. Bruno now coming down the left-hand side. Gets it wide to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Ball back to him. Bruno does well. Wins a throw right down in the corner. Happy days. Happy days. Happy days. Coming up on 10 minutes, guys. Nothing really happening so far. It has to be said. Rashford now down in the corner. Back to Manu. Yeah, and United just happy to keep possession. Recycle it. Back to Varane. Back to Onana if they have to. Lovely bit of play by Wan-Bissaka. Oh, he gets lovely interception. Really well read. And Brentford are on the break now. Here's Toney on the right-hand side. Keep him out there. Don't let him back into the box. Yeah, and United forced Brentford back slightly, but still have possession. Cross now. Deep to the back post. Headed back across. United have some defending to do here. Yeah, United keeping their shape quite well, in fairness to them. Yeah, and they do well to win the ball back there. It's good defending. Yeah, Brentford do well to win it back though. Cross into the box. Good header there by Varane. Great header away. Rasmus Højlund, Kobbie Mainoo. Yeah, United can counter here. Garnacho on the left-hand side. Brentford getting numbers behind the ball. No foul there. Well done, ref. Yeah, Bruno wins it back. Kobbie Mainoo. Yeah, United just happy to slow it down, take their time. It's good play. Oh, Bruno gives it away. But United are getting numbers behind the ball and getting their shape quite well, quite quickly, which is something I'm quite happy with. They're slowing down Brentford's counter-attack, and there we go, forcing them into long balls and United winning a throw. It's good defending by United. Mayo supporter says he's going to report me for using banned language. I hope he gets banned. Well, do you know what then? Bye. See you later, alligator. No rush from United. Good to see. Need to keep control, says David. 100% David. We've said that an awful lot, haven't we, this season? Our lack of control in games has lost us a lot of points, it has to be said. I've no problem with slowing the game down, keeping possession, taking our time, and just picking the right pass at the right time. Garnacho now running inside. Yeah, just lets it go a little bit too far ahead of him, and it's an easy defending from Brentford. Poor from both sides so far, says Finn. Yeah, just not an awful lot happening. A lot of it is in the middle of the field. United are playing mid, says Aaron. Rashford can't finish his dinner. He finished that fucking chance against Liverpool, though, a couple of weeks ago, didn't he? Any close chances yet, says Ben? Not as of yet, Ben. Very cagey from both teams so far. Just kind of feeling each other out. Garnacho looks lively, in fairness, looking to speed up the play every time he gets on it. Here he is on it now. Drifted out to the left-hand side. Bruno, Rashford. Again, Brentford getting lots of numbers behind the ball. Here's Bruno now into the box. Gets it a little bit wide. Delo's going to have a strike from the edge. Oh, it's a good block and it's a corner to United. Good play. Like I said, picking your passes, picking your moments, waiting for an opening. It's good play. Bruno does get very lucky though there. He tried to play a ball back and it was very sharp, but he ended up picking the ball back up himself. No one closing him down. But it's a corner to United here. Again, I mean, I'd like to see us get more goals from set pieces. But again, they're just showing a stat online is that Brentford have conceded the second most goals from headed goals in the league this season. So that's a good stat. We're pumping balls in on top of them all night. Here's Rashford on the left now. He gets across into the box. It's a good header away. Comes all the way back out to Rashford. Yeah, it's going to be a throw to United down in the corners. Good pressure by United. Delo having some season, says Ben. Probably been our best player this season. I think you could easily say Kobbie Mainoo if he had the performances he's had throughout the entirety of the season. But obviously he was injured for an awful lot of it. But yeah, I think Delo is probably going to get player of the season for United. And rightly so. I think he's been brilliant. I mean, last summer we were questioning whether it should be him or Aaron Wan-Bissaka to be sold, and the majority of people were saying Delo, and I don't, me included, and I don't think that's the case anymore. But United are controlling the game here, forcing Brentford into mistakes every time they get on the ball. Here's Rashford now on the left. A lot of ball coming out to him. Kobbie Mainoo. Bruno. into Rasmus Højlund. Ref, he's pulling all over him. Brentford come away with it. Not enough for a penalty, but yeah, it's a battle there. The low player of the year, yeah, could arguably be McTominay as well. McTominay is a moment's player. You know, he's got some very important goals, but I think consistency throughout the entirety of the season, you'd have to give it to Delo, I'd say. Here's Bournemouth now down the left-hand side. Delo has some defending to do. Yeah, forces a long cross and it goes out for a throw to United on the far side. Oshin is in. Good to see you, pal. Digger says, were you joining in with the rest of them at Old Trafford 2 weeks ago singing about Hillsborough? I mean, if you think I would do something like that, then you probably shouldn't be watching my content. Oh, big opportunity there. United failed to clear their lines. And Brentford, did they win a corner? Yeah, they're after winning a corner out of it. Kevin Azine says, hello, my brother. Watching your channel from South Africa, Durban, Man U 3-1. Good to see you, Clewin. Thanks for joining us as always, pal. Welcome back. Never World is in. He says, if they keep playing balls in like that all night, we should be sweet. Hello, apologies for the lateness. No problem. Joining in, he was the conductor. Jesus Christ. Ball pinballing around and it's over the bars. Another corner to Brentford. I need a little fruit pastel here. But yeah, United not dealing with them corners with too much confidence. Varane getting the job done though. He's been playing well so far. Corner swung in now. Yeah, it goes all the way out the far side. Brentford will keep it in though. Ball pumped in again to the back post. Another corner. Pressure. Chris says we can't let Brentford score. They will park the bus. That's the concern, isn't it? That's the concern. If they go one goal up, they can just sit in. Cross into the box now. It's a really good one and another really good header away by Varane. He's playing really well so far. Brentford are in. Oh, saved by Onana. Brentford back into the box away by Aaron Wan-Bissaka. United need to get a bit of possession here, not just clear the ball back to Brentford. Here's Ivan Toney. Lays it down. United clear their lines only halfway though. Brentford still winning it back on the edge of the box. United struggling to get a bit of possession. Struggling to get out. Yeah, and Delo gives away a free kick on the edge of the box. Ivan Toney. But yeah, big opportunity here now for Brentford. Really good position for them. What's everybody's... it doesn't take long for me to be talking about food, does it? What's everybody's favourite colour? Fruit pastel. Mark Duffy says Bellend. Right, Mark. Well, then fuck off and watch someone else, you knob. A lot of people saying purple. Red or purple. I'm orange. Orange is my favourite. By a mile. Orange or green. Strike now. Yeah, it's blocked and it goes for another corner to Brentford. Yeah, I always find people are either red or black, red or purple, or green or orange, one or the other. There's no kind of in between with anybody, like yellow. No one says yellow. Brentford now down the left-hand side. Cross into the box. Header over the bar. Right, settle down now, lads. Settle down. Really good spell there by Brentford. And United dealing with it, in fairness to them. But let's get the ball down now and start getting a bit of possession back and taking the pressure off. Sorry, anybody on TikTok. I just have to move my phone for a second. Oh, yeah, I think we're good there now. I think the issue I was getting was that I had to actually just turn down the volume of the mic. Yeah, so I just turned it down slightly. I think we're good. Second ball. Yeah, second ball. We need to win the second ball. Yeah, I mean, Onana goes long with the kick out, and Brentford eventually win it back, and they're coming again down the right-hand side now into the box. Yeah, well done, Onana. Gets out and gets the cross into his hands. Slow it down now. Sharp play, passing, possession. Dictate the tempo. Don't allow Brentford win the ball back off of us. Notice that Garnacho is cutting from the left or from the right all the way over to the left. Here's Bruno now. Lays it off to Delo on the edge of the box. Cross in. It's a good header away. And it's a goal kick. It's a goal kick. Goal kick. But, yeah, I mean, Garnacho is making that run. It must be something that's been planned by Ten Hag to maybe overload that left-hand side. But Garnacho is coming all the way off the right wing when United are breaking, maybe through the middle or sometimes on the left, and coming all the way over to the left and running off. You know, maybe making an overload, whatever it may be, but... What's your favourite Easter egg? Fried egg. Fried egg. No, I'm only joking. I do like... I've got Easter eggs in this house somewhere. I do like a Buttons egg or a Whisper. Oh, Tony's in! Tony strike! It's the post! Oh, it comes back out. Brentford are still in the box. Wan-Bissaka gets a good tackle in and it's a corner. There was a hint of an offside. Oh, I mean, Brentford get the ball with their left full. Lovely ball into the middle. Too loose. He's onside. Yeah, he is onside. Big opportunity. Yeah, Onana guesses the right way, but it's a great finish. Oh, jeez, Onana's showing him the right side. Yeah, and United get really lucky there. Really lucky. Does Mrs. UCC hide an Easter egg for you? She has to hide them all because I'll just eat them all. If I find Easter eggs, I'll just eat them all. I mean, you know. Corner swung in now. Headers wide. We're not winning many of them corners, lads. It's getting a bit dodgy. But yeah, I mean, I don't wait, you know. Easter is about religion, isn't it? Not about chocolate. So I'll just, if there's an Easter egg at my house in February, I'll eat it. I'm not waiting until fucking April to eat it. That's years of Catholic guilt and Lent, says Oshin. I know. David says, I got a massive bar of Lindt chocolate from work. It's gone already. Oh, man. I'd have it gone before I even left work. So I would. Chocolate is my kryptonite. So it is. Absolute kryptonite. Now, come on, boys. Garnacho does well to keep it in, but he hasn't got the jump on the fullback. Yeah, I mean, anytime we turn the ball over, it's because we're going long. And, yeah, it's a bit of a concern. When we actually get the ball down and play football, we're keeping it quite well, and we're stretching Brentford. But, I mean, even Onana with his kicks, Brentford are pushing high up, and he's having to go along with a lot of them, and it's just turning possession over. Rashford on the ball now. Slowing it down a little bit. It's good play by Brentford. Here's Ivan Toney coming through the middle. Little slip ball. Big opportunity. Great tackle, Delo. Great tackle. Again, I mean, we're allowing Brentford through us way too easily. And you miss the likes of Casemiro on them positions. You know, I mean, that little pocket between the midfield and the back four has been exposed an awful lot. And I don't want to be too critical, but Scott McTominay, is he a defensive midfielder? No, he's not. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's going to be a goal kick to United. Goal kick. Anyone else here employ daddy tax? Take at least one egg each off the kids and teach them about taxation. That's a fucking brilliant idea. That's a brilliant idea, Oisin. Yeah, I think my ones are probably a little bit too young, but yeah, that's gone into that's written down in here now. Surprising how comfortable Aaron Wan-Bissaka can look at left back considering he's so right-footed. Yeah, I'd agree. He's been playing there a little, quite a lot the last couple of seasons under Erik ten Hag, along with, when we've missed a left back, when Luke Shaw is missing. Here's Delo now coming down the right-hand side, cross into the box, back post. Oh, Aaron Wan-Bissaka was there. Defender gets a header on it. Yeah, and the keeper keeps it in. Oh, Brentford under break now. Wan-Bissaka high up the field. United are getting numbers back behind. Big switch to Ivan Toney on the left-hand side. Edge of the box. Looking for the strike. Gets it. Good block by Lindelof, and it's a throw. T2T is in. Good to see you, pal. Thanks for joining as always. Smash a like on the video, guys, if you haven't done so already. Long throw now in. Oh, Onana. Well done. Goes with a quick throw to Rashford on the left-hand side, who's got some space to run into. Rasmus Højlund is on the overlap around him. Goes inside to Bruno. Yeah, the one thing I have to say about Brentford, in fairness to them, they're getting what, 10 men, 9 outfield players behind the ball straight away as soon as they lose possession, and making it hard for United, forcing United wide. Here's Cobby now. Nice little ball into Rasmus, who doesn't get his first touch right. It's a throw to Brentford. Man, I love the jersey. Got the same one in the Superstore in 2001. Went to see us play Leeds. 1-1 draw. Robbie Keane level Beckham with a right hook. Believe it or not, I got it in 2001 in Old Trafford myself. The FC Nantes game in the Champions League. I think we won 4 or 5-1. It was the first time I was ever at Old Trafford. Brilliant. Brentford now coming up the left-hand side. Lewis Potter now coming in on his right foot, cross into the box. Oh, and only for Varane. Ivan Toney was right behind him with a free header. It's another corner to Brentford. 0-0 so far. 31 minutes gone. Corner taken short now. And swung into the back post. Header! Crossbar! I mean, that's 3 times now Brentford have gone short with the corner on that right-hand side. And United are not getting enough players out there. They've got 2 players, 2-on-1 there with Garnacho. Everybody gets sucked across to the ball. And the ball is played all the way to the back post with a free header. And he's aiming for that top far corner. And he ain't far off it. Hits the crossbar and goes for a goal kick. United living on the edge here. Again, Brentford pushing. Look, I mean, Brentford's pushing really high up for the kickouts. And United are forced long. And all we're doing is just giving the ball straight back to them. Yeah, well done. Kobbie Mainoo wins the free. Invalid is in. Good to see you, pal. How are we? Not too good. Brentford have been the best team. United were probably on top for the opening 10 minutes, 15 minutes maybe. It's all Brentford ever since. Garnacho has to make a strong effort to get back, says Chris. Yeah, he looked very lackluster on that attack, didn't he? That attack by Brentford. And it is the fullback that was, advancing with the ball as well. So you'd be expecting your winger to at least track the fullback. Here's Rashford now on the left-hand side. Goes into Kobbie Mainoo and then out again to Wan-Bissaka. Back to Rashford. Yeah, it's sloppy by Rashford. Not making up his mind. And Brentford are on the break here now. Ivan Toney is one-on-one with Lindelof. Varane is making up ground in the middle. Let's see what you're made of, Lindelof. Not a lot. Oh, and Ivan Toney blazes it over the bar. Little step over and leaves Lindelof for dust. How Brentford haven't scored so far. It's way too easy by Lindelof. Rashford's away. Offside, 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 offside. Now we're getting onto the green ones. So we've got, I don't know if any of you, how you eat your fruit pastilles. It's all we really have to talk about, isn't it? Because there's nothing to talk about with United. But I open up the packet. And then I eat the colours in bulk, like, so from my least favourite and then leave my favourite till the last. So I start with purple, then I eat red, then I eat yellow, then I eat green, and then I eat orange. So we're on to the greens now. 3 greens and 1 orange. Nightmare. Another strike there by Brentford, just wide of the post. I mean, it's very jittery by the United back four trying to play out there. Onana plays it out and eventually comes back to him, and then he just has to go along with it. And again, Brentford win the ball, and a foul committed halfway into United's half. I mean, yeah, it hasn't been a good half by United. It really hasn't. Oshin says, international break came at the wrong time for United. Ten Hag should have pulled the Fergie and sent Fringe only. Yeah, I mean, them fucking March international breaks are just stupid. Whatever about the playoffs that you have to go and play for your country. But them international friendlies are just so goddamn stupid, boy. Nil-nil so far, guys. Brentford now, quick free kick. Yeah, they make an arse of it. Wan-Bissaka clears. Brentford are in. How have Brentford not scored, lads? I tell you one thing, we're being absolutely overrun in midfield. Scott McTominay has been non-existent in that midfield. He's been absolutely non-existent. This is crying out for someone like Casemiro to come in there and just get a hold of that midfield. We're a man down pretty much in midfield with Scott McTominay playing there. Yeah, I mean, Brentford in possession again, that's all we can say. Darrell says 11 shots to 2. I mean, that says it all, really, doesn't it? James says, this is embarrassing. Eric Ten Hag out. We won't have any of that in this group chat, James. We're a very much Eric Ten Hag in community here. Aaron Wan-Bissaka's getting a yellow card. Now, come on, ref. Watching along with you from the States. Love your channel and passion, says James. Appreciate it, James. Thanks for watching, my friend. You're welcome here anytime. And Reese says, such a hard game to watch from a United point of view. I would say even from a neutral standpoint, it's a hard game to watch. That's a goal kick, surely. Oh, it's another corner. What's our bench like, says Oshin? It's actually quite strong for once, Oshin. Varane is down. Of course he is. Jesus Christ, Varane is down here, injured. Our bench is actually quite strong. Well, it's stronger than it's been in a long time, you would have to say. We've got Tom Heaton, Maguire, Martinez, Cambuala, Amrabat, Mount, Eriksen, Casemiro and Anthony. Bit shy when it comes to forward players, but certainly in midfield, there's plenty of options there. Mount, Eriksen and Casemiro and Amrabat. You know. It's going to be another corner to Brentford here. United be doing well to get to half-time at 0-0 at this stage. Corner swung in, back post again. Surely Tony is climbing there. They'll all come away with it on the left-hand side. But again, nobody's showing. Look, he's got no options going forward. Martin says, you had your cup final 2 weeks ago. No, we'll have our cup final in May, Martin. Don't you worry about that. We'll have our cup final in May. I know who won't, and that's Liverpool. And I tell you why you won't have a cup final in May. Because fucking Xavi Alonso, even though he's not coming to Liverpool anymore, which is hilarious, by the way, he'll beat you in the Europa League. You'll get him eventually, and he'll beat you 100%. You heard it here first. So keep stopping by, Martin. Keep stopping by. You need to get Keane 16 on the back of the jersey, Jackie boy, says Ricey. Yeah, I'm not a big name on the back of the jersey kind of guy. I don't think I've ever done it. Brentford away up the right hand side now. Big opportunity, early cross in. Oh, and Lindelof and Onana were both going for it. Lindelof gets a toe in and puts it behind for a corner. Brentford are breaking down our left hand side, their right hand side way too easily. Yeah, I mean, Lindelof can't take any chances there. You know, Onana's behind him. He can't take the chance. He really can't. He has to put it out for a corner. Nine corners to 1 in this first half in Brentford's favour. Corner swung in now, near post, headed away, comes to the edge of the box. The strike is blocked again. Oh, Lindelof doesn't clear it properly. Still in the box. Brentford are on it. Cross in, header. Onana with the save. Touch and go. Touch and go. You have a name on the jersey, show it. I actually don't know where that is. I don't know where it is. I think it's over there with the rest of them. Daniel says, be honest, how much did you enjoy the Liverpool game? It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Now, Ahmad's goal, right, from a United standpoint, going and watching United games, it's the best moment I've had watching United live. Is it the best ever moment I've seen live? It's a tie. It's a tie at the moment. One club, one country. I was in the stadium when Robbie Brady scored the winner against Italy in 2016. And that was pretty amazing as well. So, yeah, it's I can't separate them. I can't separate them. Here's the low down the right-hand side now. Comes back to Bruno. No one in the box. Oh, that's a late tackle. Bruno goes down. And it's a yellow card for... Who is it? Musa, is it? Can you please show us the real game? No, I can't. Because I like my YouTube channel and I don't want it to get cancelled. Show the shirt. It's over. I'll get it at half time. James says, this is the worst football I've seen in my 66 years as a United fan. Do you remember even Ralph Rangnick 2 years ago, James? You know what I mean? Do you remember how bad the football was under Jose Mourinho? Do you remember how bad it was under Louis van Gaal? And you're saying this is the worst football you've seen in 66 years. Come on, man. I respect your opinion and all, but... Yeah, just rolling up on half time, guys. That should be it, I'd say. Yeah, there's half time. 0-0. Poor first half by Man United. And really needs to improve in the second half. If we're going to get anything out of this game, it has to be said. So, yeah, I mean, big disappointing first half. Let me grab the taters, guys. We'll do our halftime taters. There's an ad coming up, so we'll get it out of the way now. So not everybody will get it on YouTube. If you get an ad, just skip it. I'll be back in a second. We'll get the taters. Because we're going to need them. Oh, me toe. So yeah, 0-0. Disappointing first half. It has to be said. Very disappointing first half. Potatoes are in. Get the potatoes in, guys, because we need them. This is our, obviously, good luck charm. It doesn't always work, but it does a lot of the time. So if you've got a bag of potatoes in your house, go get them and enjoy them. Just usually a bit of AMSR, is that what it's called? Then let me get the crunch in. That was a good one. Daniel says, love your content. Appreciate it, Daniel. Irish that says, shocking. Absolutely shocking first half. Yeah, terrible. Terrible in fairness. Eric Ten Hag has the hairdryer out, says Finn. Reece says, bring on Martinez, centre back. Casemiro on for McTominay into the 6 and play Manu in more of an 8. That's no ASMR here. You're just making me hungry for a packet of crisps. There you go. Shop potatoes or multi-pack? Oh, multi-pack. Multi-pack. They pay fucking €1.20 for a bag of potatoes. Are you crazy? Someday, someone from Tato will see this and sponsor the channel and just send me a whole heap of free potatoes. That's the dream. But yeah, I mean, I'm putting a lot of that first half performance down. And it's not just one player, of course it's not. But we're outnumbered in that midfield. I think the main reason why is Scott McTominay. He's just... yeah, you know, he's just fucking not good enough. No, I can do no more for you, Man United. I've had my taters. $2.35 for a packet of potatoes. Mother of God. Absolute robbing merchants. Absolute robbing merchants. 14 shots for Brentford for United's 3. Third, 34 touches in the opposition's box to United 7. Aerial duels 1. Brentford 14. United 5. But United have had most of the possession. Not great. Not great at all. Liam says, you're eating potatoes, I'm drinking Bushmills. Go on, Liam, boy. That's the shot. No. Or you can plug it into that. See that there? Did you just say they're open till 10? Right. Nah, I can stay out there. He's grand. Anyway. Where's the team that took it to Liverpool 3 weeks ago? Says never were. That's a great point. Really, really good point, isn't it? Let's see. Where is the jersey you wear or you were going to show us? Show you now. Is this it? Oh, I think it could be upstairs either. Maybe that's it. Is that it? No, that's not it. 3 of these. This is down to some of the lovely supporters of the channel. I'm not saying the word, but yeah, you can read, can't you? But yeah, shocking first half. Shocking first half. Did you forget the jersey in Manchester? No, I had the Stone Roses stuff on when I was in Manchester. I had the long sleeve white t-shirt and then I had the green one over it. Aaron says, stupid question, lad. How do they calculate expected goals? Sorry if it's a stupid question. XG. So depending on, everything has an XG. So a shot from inside the box, outside the box, certain areas, one-on-one with a goalkeeper, penalties, free kicks in certain areas, corners, headers from corners, whatever it may be. Every single thing. Now, don't ask me where they get these stats from, but every single thing has an XG rating. So if you were in one-on-one with a goalkeeper, you would have an XG of 0.8% for it. Now, that might be completely wrong, or it might be 0.8 as an expected goal. So you would score 0.8 goals or something like that, or you know what I mean, or you would score 80% of the time, and that's how it works. And all of them are just accumulated over a 90-minute period. They're all added together, and you would say, right, United's XG with the chances that they had from corners, penalties, free kicks, one-on-ones, shots on goal, shots off goal, the XG is calculated and added up through that. That's how it works. I hope that explained it any way, shape or form. Reece says, bring on Mount, give the boy a chance. Well, there has to be changes made, I think. I think we've got to make changes here at halftime. Casemiro, Mount, Ericsson. Yeah, I'd be looking to get Scott McTominay off the field anyway and I'd bring on Casemiro for Scott McTominay. But again, we're saying that with no information about how Casemiro actually is. Obviously, he was out with an injury. So we've got no idea how he actually is and how he can actually play. Same with Lisandro Martinez. We could all just shout for Lisandro Martinez to be on the field, but he mightn't be up to it. And we've got 2 very big games coming up as well. Now, I do understand that if you're not beating Brentford, how do you expect to go out and beat the likes of, whatever about Chelsea, but Liverpool specifically next weekend? What annoys me more than anything is that we find it, of course, really easy to get, motivated for a game against Liverpool in the FA Cup. That motivation completely goes for the next game against Brentford. And I think, was it Oshin said the international break came at the wrong time, and I completely agree. But that shouldn't be an excuse. It shouldn't be an excuse at all. She's calling you.
What is she saying?
Just saying, Mummy.
Yeah, no, she said.
Don't even answer her now. She's grand. No, I'm not. No, she's grand. She's grand. Just be quiet going out the door. Just a bit back and forth here between a husband and wife, and the kids are in bed, that's all. Would you agree with the sentiment that a season without European football would be good for United? No, I don't, Alex, and I'll tell you why. First and foremost is that revenue is massive, especially when you're playing in the Champions League. You need that revenue coming in, especially with FFP and being able to spend a certain amount of money, so on and so forth. Every bit of money that comes into the club is vitally important because you want to be able to spend money as well. And second of all, the type of player that you attract to your club is going to want to play in Europe. They just are. Any player that has Manchester United coming in for him in the summer alongside even Spurs now. Let's say Spurs got into the Champions League. They're probably going to choose Spurs because they're in the Champions League. And that has to be, a deciding factor. And yeah, so I think we need European football. And a club the size of Manchester United with the revenue that's behind it and the money that we can potentially spend, we should be able to have a big enough squad to go and play. That's why it annoys me when you hear Jurgen Klopp giving out every season about, the backlog of fixtures and so on and so forth. He's got a squad there. Use it. You know what I mean? It's been the same ever since the European Cup was the thing. There was issues, back in the 90s when United were doing it. There was, game after game after game after game, but you just had to use your squad. There wasn't any, anything else you could really do about it. Just had to be done, and nothing has changed. But yeah, that's my 2 cents on it anyway. But yeah, I tell you, changes at half time, I hope, and a much better performance. Team's coming back out in the field, guys, nearly ready to rock. We'll get the second half ad out of the way as well. So if you get an ad on YouTube, just skip it. Harry Maguire's getting warmed up pretty intensely. And he's getting his top off as well. He's going to be coming on by the looks of things here. Varane off, Maguire on. Fuck. Oh, Varane's been our best player in that first half. Varane off, Maguire on. I'm going to call it now. We're not winning this game. Not just down to Maguire, and I'm not being overcritical of him, but I don't know, with the pace that Brentford are breaking. But yeah, Maguire's on for Varane. Obviously, Varane got that knock at the end of the first half. So yeah. Brentford with the early attack now down the left-hand side. It's goal kick, is it? No, corner. Fuck's sake. Corner taken short now. Oh, Hyland goes to clear it. Yeah, and Rashford prevents a corner on the far side, but it's a throw to Brentford right down in the corner. It's going to be a long throw now. Oh, jeez, that is a long throw. Maguire with the header away, but it's going to be a corner to Brentford. And we start the second half like we finished the first. But it's still 0-0. Somehow it's still 0-0. Outswinger now. Hyland with a good header away. Oh, there's big calls for a penalty here. Rasmus Hyland comes away with it. And United have a free. Does well to win a free. But they're obviously going to go back and look at the penalty incident here. Rasmus Hyland has it coming together. Now, let's have a look at it here again. Nah, there's nothing in that. There's absolutely nothing in that. Nah. If anything, that should have been a free out. Garnacho was clearing the ball away, and the man behind him comes in with his studs. There's nothing in that. No way. Right, James. I'm getting a little bit annoyed of your negativity, so we'll just put you in a little time out there for 5 minutes. If you fancy coming back and being a little bit more positive, you can. Maguire gives the ball away. Brentford are in down the left-hand side. Ivan Toney. We're not winning this game. I'm going to call it now. We are not winning this game, I don't think. Why is Varane off? He got a knock at the end of the first half. And it's obviously enough to have to substitute him. He was one of our best players in the first half. And we played really bad. I thought Varane was probably one of the only ones that could have held his hand up and said he played well, but United now with a bit of possession down the left-hand side. Rashford goes back to Bruno. Bruno with a strike from the edge. Good save. Shot on target. Yay. Hooah. Nil-nil. 50 minutes gone. United, in contrast, last time out had me on the edge of my seat, and this time out had me on the edge of my seat for two very different reasons. Yeah, I completely understand. Why are they playing Maguire? They could have played someone else. Yeah, I mean, obviously Lisandro Martinez is there, but Ten Hag obviously doesn't want to risk him. Here's Rashford now. Bruno back to Rashford. Into the box. Rasmus Højlund. Yeah, he just gets the ball picked off him. But United with a bit of pressure now, winning the ball back up, high up the field. Here's Rashford again. Cross into the box, headed away. Yeah, and United will keep it with Bruno. Here's Delort. He goes for a strike. Oh, not far away from the top left-hand corner. Nice little bit of pressure by United there. And that's what we need. A bit more intensity. Forcing the play. Pushing Brentford back and winning the ball high up the field. Reece says, it's always the same. Ten Hag never really makes the right changes. I'd like to see Manu float more, says Aaron. Let Manu play maestro here. Yeah, like it's Scott McTominay is playing in the 8 and it's Manu playing in the 6. I'd like to see Casemiro come on if possible. But again, we don't know how fit Casemiro is either. I think if he's able to play, half an hour, then get him on the 60-minute mark, no questions, and push Manu up into that number 8 role. It's too easy. Brentford getting out way too easy. Yeah, well done, Maguire. Steps out really well and plays a lovely ball to Delort out on the right-hand side. It's good play by Maguire. Here's Garnacho now. Running at the full-back. Looking to cross it and it's blocked. Two on two. Brentford are on the break here. Ivan Toney making runs. Bit of space. Strike. Pulled wide at the far post. Counter-attack. I mean, if Brentford had anyone to finish their dinner, we'd be 2 or 3 goals down tonight already. Oh, Rasmus! Oh, what a save! What a save! Oh, they were showing a replay and all of a sudden it came off the replay and Rasmus Højlund was in. He gets a brilliant strike away and the keeper just throws his arms up in the air and it hits off it. Yeah. Big long ball over the top to Bruno. Oh, they're after cutting it short. It's a free out to Brentford. But what a save by the goalkeeper. Bruno finds himself in acres of space on that right-hand side. Running into the box. Lays it into Højlund. Oh, he gets a lovely strike away. It's a brilliant save. Brilliant save. Get up, you absolute cheating fuck, ya. Cross into the box. Oh, it's only half cleared. Strike! What a save, Onana! Oh, double save! Oh, tell you one thing, Andrew Onana is keeping us in this game. What an unbelievable double save by him. Absolutely fantastic. Ball comes to the edge of the box and the strike is nestling in that far corner and he pulls it back out and he's up off his feet quick. No United defender following in the rebound. Brentford player in there just to tap it home. But Onana gets up off his feet and makes the double save. Brilliant goalkeeping. They're showing the replay of that penalty shout there. He should be booked for that. It should be a free out. Putting his own leg into the defender to draw the foul. It should be a booking. I don't care what anyone says. Long throw now again. Bobbling around. Maguire clears it to the edge of the box. Brentford still have it. Shot is blocked. They're in again. Another block. Delo clears it eventually. Football. Bloody hell. Jesus, the cross goes all the way wide. I can't even keep up with the amount of crosses that are coming into United's box here. Fucking hell. Anthony's getting stripped. Getting ready to come on. Brentford now with the free all the way down to the far corner. And they're just keeping the ball so easily. Cross into the box. Lindelof. Strike! Oh my God, how did he not score? Just wide of the left post. Oh, I mean, Brentford are absolutely destroying us. And Anthony is on for Garnacho. Still 0-0, rolling up on 60 minutes here. Here's Rashford now, left-hand side. Yeah, it's just easy for Brentford to defend against. Cross into the ball. Oh my God, what a terrible, terrible, terrible pass from Bruno Fernandes. "50 touches in the opposition box for Brentford." Fucking hell. Yeah, look, there's the issue now. Maguire stepping out. Big trouble here. Edge of the box. Brentford looking, you get numbers back. Cross into the box, to the back post. Header wide. And that's the issue. Brentford, or Harry Maguire stepping up. And little 1-2 around him is too easy to play. And Brentford are in. And I tell you one thing, how they haven't scored already is just, I just don't know, to be quite honest with you. Fucking Rashford pulling out of challenges. Be back in 1 sec, guys. Little one is a little bit upset up there. I'll be back in a second. Sorry about that. Surprised Brentford didn't score while I was gone. They nearly just did there over the bar. My God. Ah, my God. I don't know. Yeah, even Tony hits it on the volley. I mean, make any changes while I was gone? No. No. Oh, Jesus Christ, we're so dodgy at the back. So dodgy. Bruno tries to play a ball over the top to Rashford, just gives it straight back to Brentford. McTominay with a strike, miles wide. Miles wide. Yeah, the little one is upset, yeah. Because United are shit. Sorry about that. Little one is a bit upset, so I had to daddy duties and all that. Presume I didn't miss anything. Ay. So Alessandro Martinez is on, I believe, which is good to see. I was hoping not to have to use him, but 20 minutes to go. Here's Rashford now coming down the left-hand side, running into dead ends as usual, losing possession. Bruno now. Delo. Anthony. Strike with his left foot. Oh, curls it wide at the far post. We know what he likes to do, and he can be effective. Just wide. Oh, he's not far away at all. So he's not. But guys, make sure you stick with us as well after the game. We're going to be doing the match reaction video. It's not going to be a pleasant one, I have a feeling. So make sure you stick with us. If you're watching on YouTube, just stay where you are. It's 1-0 to Brentford. Ivan Toney. Flag is up, offside. Thank God. Jesus Christ, me heart. Oh my God. Look at the space we're giving him. Oh, that's so tight. That is so tight. He's probably just off. But jeez, he finishes it well. Aaron Wan-Bissaka gives him a push in the back. To be honest with you, it's probably a penalty. It's so tight. This could easily be given. It's so tight. Ivan Toney and Alessandro Martinez. Offside. Blessed. Absolutely blessed. So we are. Right, James, I have enough of you. So I do. I have enough of you. You're gone. "66 years a United fan, just coming onto YouTube channels and giving out about them." Yeah, I don't want fans like you in around here. Sorry, pal. We're so slow to the ball. Second to everything. Nil-nil so far, guys. 74.5 minutes gone. Brentford come again. Crossed into the box. Alessandro Martinez with the header away. Goal kick to United. I mean, Can we make any more substitutions now, by the way? Because you know the way we've made 3 substitutions, but there've been 3 different changes. I know you have 5 subs, but do you not have to use them in 3 different changes? Am I right in saying that? Someone correct me if I'm wrong on that one. Brentford now go along with it. United not dealing with it. Eventually Anthony heads it away, but it's pushed straight back in. Again, United just can't clear their lines. Brentford coming again here, edge of the box, strike. Easy enough save for Onana. Oh, one of the subs was at half time, right? Okay. I get you. So we've got one more stoppage that we can make a change in. Right, okay. Still 0-0, guys, yeah. Very, very poor, Ricey. Very poor. Very poor. Thank God I went to the Liverpool game and not this one. Oh, they hit the crossbar again. How have Brentford not scored? They've hit the crossbar twice now and hit the post as well. How have Brentford not scored? I'll never know. Oh my God. It's going to be another long throw for Brentford. United are just hanging on here. Yeah, well done, Onana. Oh, for fuck's sake. Mount is coming on and Casemiro is coming on. Kobbie Mainoo was coming off. Yeah, he's had a very quiet night in fairness. And Marcus Rashford is coming off as well. Rashford has done next to nothing as well, so... Change of formation you would expect. I mean, I know we've all been calling for McTominay to come off, but he does tend to score goals late on in games, so... There's Bruno now, bit of space, got Aaron Wan-Bissaka out wide. Bruno with a strike. Fucking go wide, Bruno. Brentford coming through the middle. Moving wide left. Cross into the box. Dangerous one. Onana with another brilliant save. Oh, he had to be committed to it. And the strike from the edge is blocked by McTominay. Another cross into the box. Goes all the way out. And it's going to be a corner. How long's left? Just over 8 minutes of normal time to go, Brian. Bowman out the corner. Oh, and the strike is over the bar by Ivan Toney. I mean, I just can't understand how Brentford haven't scored here. There's a VAR check going on here for a potential red card. He's got a yellow already for the challenge. Oh no, check is complete. Check is complete. Just a yellow. Oh no, Lisandro Martinez gives it away. Here's Ivan Toney. I mean, we're absolutely blessed here. Very sloppy out Martinez, not like him. And in fairness to Maguire, he gets back goal side and gets the challenge in. But Brentford come again here down the right hand side. Yeah, Casemiro slides in. Yeah, it's going to be a free on the edge of the box. No complaints there. Oshin says, I think whatever slim shot we had at 5th is gone now. Surely 8 points with 9 games. Yeah. Like I said it before the game. If we don't win tonight, it's gone completely. Referee blows the whistle. Players are still debating which one of them is going to hit the fucking thing. Come on, will ye? Put us out of our misery. Over the bar. Over the bar. So we let the dog out here. Fucking hell. Go out, you fucking fringe. Idiot. Stick around, guys. We're going to be doing the match reaction straight away after this video. in about 10 minutes time. Any official channel members, if you're over 18 and you want to come on with us, the link to join the live is on the community tab on the YouTube homepage. It's the top post on it. Come join us. Anyone on TikTok, if you want to get involved in the match reaction video, come over to YouTube. We're live over there now as well. We're doing the match reaction over there. Link is on my homepage. Mount now with a nice ball to Wan-Bissaka. Should win a corner out of it. Ah, fuck off, ref! The mascot, thanks for the gifts. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Oh, we've got some blood here. Clash of heads. Maupay and Dalot. Yeah, complete accident. Complete accident. Let's see. John says, I can't understand it. Neverworld says, international break. Shouldn't be any excuse. I understand there's certain players who have travelled further than others, but, you know, I mean, United usually travel the day before an away game, but we only travelled this morning. You got more time at home to recover, recuperate. You know, and they flew down this morning, so I don't think international break has an awful lot, especially when they're friendlies. Yeah. Brentford make putting the ball in the back of the net like the hardest thing known to man. And John says, you'll see Liverpool and City tomorrow and they won't be this far off. So what have we got? We're just rolling up on 90 minutes. There's probably going to be a few minutes added on, but make sure you stick with us, guys. If you're watching us on YouTube, there's going to be 9 minutes of added time here. Stick with us. We're going straight into the match reaction video after this as well. If you're watching on YouTube, stay where you are. You'll automatically move over to the match reaction video once I end this live. And if you're watching on TikTok, make sure you get over to YouTube. We're doing the match reaction video over there. We're live at the moment. Link is on the homepage. Come over, hit subscribe, jump into the chat, get your opinions in. Reading out all the comments over there. Oshin says, I wonder how much Tony has on a 0-0 draw. Oh, God. Brentford away down the right-hand side now. Into the box. Martinez gets a half a block in. Yeah, he does well to eventually clear his lines, but they've got it on the edge. Strike, again, is blocked. Yeah, United doing well to play out. Mason Mount does well, wins a free. Here's Bruno now. Cross into the box. McTominay is there. Anthony is there. Casemiro looking to get it down. Brentford are going to break here. United do well to get numbers behind the ball. Free to Brentford. Oh, God. Long throw again now. Yeah, United still struggling to clear their lines. Anthony comes away with a ball. Bit of a break on here up the right-hand side. Ah, what a tackle. What a fucking tackle. Well done, McTominay. Bruno, he's passing it. Oh, sorry, that wasn't McTominay. That was Highland. Here's Anthony now on the right-hand side. Ref. Oh, wait! Mason Mount! Strike! Yes! Oh, snatch and grab! Oh, Mason Mount! The number 7! Oh, fuck, we'll take it! Yo, Bowman! Come on! Oh, my God. You talk about a team that does not deserve to win a game. It's fucking Manchester United. Oh, there's 4 minutes left. And Mason Mount is after scoring. Is it his first ever goal for United? I cannot believe it. Brentford should be 6-0 up. And Thomas fucking Frank can't believe his eyes. The ball just falls to Casemiro on the edge of the box and Mason Mount is free and Casemiro puts it on a plate for him. Oh, I was expecting him to hit it first time. He takes the first touch and he slots it away a far corner. 1-0 to United. Boys, pack up and go home. Quick. Come on. Oh my God. McTominay does well. Falls to Mason Mount. Lovely first touch out of his body. And the first time finish with his left foot. Into the side net and on the far side. Oh, it's a snatch and grab like you've never seen before. Oh my God. Fucking hell. I ain't complaining. Fucking yes. Yes, yes, yes. Never in doubt. It was never in doubt. Never in doubt. Just reel him in. Just reel them all in, lads. Where's all the Liverpool fans now? Where's all the Liverpool fans now? Fucking snatch and grab. Snatch and grab. Mason Mount. First ever goal for Manchester United. And what a time to get it. We still got some work to do though. Few minutes left here. There's 3 or 4 minutes to go. Brentford are not going away. They've got it on the right hand side. Aaron Wan-Bissaka with a block. Brentford will get it again though. Crosses in. Yeah, Mount with the header away. Oh, here's Ivan Toney. Bit of space. Lovely first touch. Pulls it to the edge. That's the shot. It's 1-1. Brentford get the goal they deserve. I mean, for the love of God, how shit is this Manchester United team? My God, you absolutely get battered for 95 minutes. You get a snatch and grab goal, and you literally can't even hold on to it for 60 seconds. We are fucking dirt. We are absolutely dirt. So we are. My God. He's onside there, yeah. Yeah, Ivan Toney makes the goal. Just puts it on a plate for whoever it is that scored. I don't even know who scored it. Ball over the top. Ivan Toney takes it down on the edge of the 6-yard box. Too loose. Just puts it on a plate onto the edge of the 6-yard box and it's 1-1. And you know what? Brentford deserve it. They deserve to win. They don't even deserve a draw here. United don't even deserve a draw. I didn't even get time to update the scoreboard. Wow. What a shower of frauds. But you know what? I mean, Brentford absolutely battered us. Not that I feel sorry for Brentford, you know, when we went 1-0 up, but I mean, if anyone deserved a goal, it was them. And United couldn't even hold on to it. Couldn't even hold on to it for 60 seconds. Couldn't even hold on to it. But we're going to talk about it all, guys. Stick with us. We're going to do the match reaction video straight away once this is over. Still got time to play here, though. Here's Mason Mount down the left-hand side. And he wins a corner. All right, he wins a corner. He wins a corner. Bruno now swings it in. Header. That's another corner, surely. Maguire was there. He was in the mix. Yeah, Maguire was thereabouts. Bruno now. It's going to be an outswinger. Comes all the way to Mason Mount on the far side. Goes back to Wan-Bissaka. He just puts it back in the mix. Martinez, and it's a free out. Free out. Free out. Free out, 1-1. McTominay is getting involved in a little bit of argy-bargy. It's going to be it, I'd say. But make sure you're sticking with us, guys. Straight into the match reaction video after this. Anybody that's watching on TikTok, we're doing the match reaction over on YouTube. Link is on my homepage. Come over to YouTube. We're live over there now. Ref continues to play on here. Brentford come down the left-hand side. United still have time to lose it here. Yeah, it's going to be a throw. But yeah, 1-1. Still waiting on the final whistle. We're 13 minutes in now of added time. There was initially 9 minutes. Brentford coming down the left-hand side now. Cross into the box is blocked. McTominay heads it away. Brentford keep it though. They're winning every second ball. Brentford are into the box here. Here's Maupay. Pulls it across. Wan-Bissaka's well positioned to clear it. United can break. Now Casemiro, he hasn't got the legs to keep running. No way does he. Anthony is there for support. It's a poor pass. And there's the final whistle. 1-1. Shambles of a performance by Manchester United. Absolute shambles. Nearly robbed it in the end, but didn't deserve to rob it. It has to be said. Absolutely terrible performance. And, you know, it's up there with one of the worst of the season. It has to be said. But, guys, we're going to do the match reaction video. Join us over on YouTube. Anybody that's watching on TikTok, make sure you come over there. Anybody that's watching on YouTube, stay where you are. I'm going to end the live now. You'll automatically move across. We'll be live there in 2 minutes' time. And I'll see you over there.